Two figures drifted along an arching spire bridge, surrounded by numerous groupings of entities in their own exchanges. One, crowned in crimson, was nebulous in form, but it grew static as it spoke of its past, even if it was faceless. The other was framed in purple and constant in shape, but no matter what it divulged, it remained amorphous and nondescript. Crimson drifted aside, flowing through the bustle of entities as it moved to the underside of the spire. Purple saw a figure highlighted in cerulean, perched on an outcropping. It flicked pebbles into a stream of prisms and fractals, studying the way they reemerged elsewhere, often instantly. Perhaps cerulean thought it might come to understand the nature of this river and how its ripples folded over on themselves. Or, more reasonably, it only looked to pass the time. There was plenty of that to be had here. Besides, most were quick to give up on understanding the river and contented themselves with accepting it as yet another curiosity. Its intentions were far from the most important thing about this figure, however. No, what caught Purple's attention was its form. It was constant. It had structure, a body, and, if Purple were to guess, a face. Purple hurried over beside Cerulean. She looked down and exhaled at the sight of hands taking shape. She looked at the figure and smiled pityingly.
"Well, I'm not happy about the circumstances,"
Atia said.
"but it's nice to see a familiar face."
Atia, Gallo said, smiling as he flicked a rock into the river. I was wondering when we'd find each other.
"How long have you been here?"
Atia asked, nudging him with her hip as she gestured to the upcropping. Gallo trailed off as he scooted aside. I don't know anymore. I've lost my sense of time. Well, I don't know how long ago.
"Of course you don't. If you did, you wouldn't have lost it,"
Atia mused, sitting beside him.
"That happens to everyone, though. It's merciful."
Gallo nodded absently, watching the river. The reincarnation cycle, he said. 7 times your last lifetime, and you're due to go back.
"Right. If we could keep track of time, we'd know when we're going back."
Which would feel like knowing the day you're going to die.
"That's my take on it, too,"
Atia said.
"So, do you want to talk about how it happened?"
Gallo closed his eyes and shook his head. I don't think I can.
"It's okay,"
Atia assured.
"You'll get there when you get there."
No, it's not that I don't want to, Gallo refuted. I'd love to.
"Then what's stopping you?"
Well, can't remember how it happened."
"Well then,"
Atia said, hunkering down in front of the rock.
"Tell me what you can remember."
Morbid curiosity is a new side of you, Gallo snickered. Does the afterlife bring that out in everyone, or is it just you?
"Our deaths are our last story from that side,"
Atia said.
"Telling it is a rite of passage. It means you're ready to settle in here."
Yes, I can see how this place could be, well, difficult to get used to if you haven't come to terms with your death.
"Definitely,"
she said.
"It's also a good way to get to know people. And, well, you know."
I don't, he said. You what?
"It's not important right now,"
she dismissed.
"Now you. Go on. What do you remember about how you died?"
Gallo cupped his hand over his other fist, resting his mouth and chin against it. His eyes darted about the river as he pondered. After a bit, he raised his head and gaped his mouth as hesitant words issued forth. We were in some kind of factory, laboratory, research center? He said. I was
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.